Um, my friend Linda Rash talked to me about she was taking the Trusting the Seeds course and was telling me all about it and about Renee Beth. And she thought that Renee Beth would be interested in what I was doing. So we scheduled a call with Renee Beth, and Renee Beth seemed to really, really get what I was saying. Most people don't get what I'm doing, or they don't understand why I want to do it. But Renee Beth seemed to really get it. And I actually had not planned on taking the courses at the time. This was 2 years ago, because I was going to be going to Africa at the time when the courses were going to be offered next. But if you remember what happened 2 years ago, my trip to Africa got canceled, not just postponed, canceled. Um, and I thought, well, okay, I guess I'll take that course after all. And I'm still in it and just about to finish up the facilitator practicum. Like I said, Renee Beth really seemed to you know understand my ideas. She could see things that others didn't see. And what I liked about the courses is that I really learned about myself. Um, I had never really gone, I don't know, I don't want to say soul searching, because this isn't really soul searching, but I hadn't really looked at what was inside. And maybe I had seen some of it, but I had always thought that there was something wrong with it. And then I realized by taking these courses that that's how I'm wired and there's nothing wrong with it. That's actually that's my superpower. That's what makes me tick. And and rather than trying to change that just embrace it and go with it. And Renee Beth is very nurturing, and like I said, she really can see and feel what's coming from me, and that's I had not really experienced that before. I had only experienced working with coaches or mentors who wanted me to do things their way, and Renee Beth wanted me to do things my way. I just and she helped me to learn how to do that. So that's what's has kept me here. Some of it has been uncomfortable because I don't. One thing is, I don't like to be wrong, and I don't want other people to. I don't want to say I don't want other people to to see what's inside me, because I guess I was afraid that if people saw that they would run the other way. And so, yeah, it sometimes it was a little bit, I wouldn't say terrifying, but scary, because you have to be really vulnerable. And if you're not ready to be vulnerable, then it's going to be a really challenging experience. But if you not but, I don't like the word but. However, if you let yourself be vulnerable, because everyone that takes the courses is allowing themselves to be vulnerable as well. And no one judged me for anything I said. And everyone accepted me and encouraged me, and that was something that I had not experienced before. The the unconditional acceptance of everyone. It's an accepting group, an intergenerational. That was another thing. It's, in the courses that I took, there were youth in there, like a 17-year-old in the course with me, and then all the way up into older. We don't have to name any ages, but older, and everyone is so accepting, and you don't have to know, if you don't understand what's being talked about, you don't have to pretend that you understand it. You can just say, I don't really get this. I don't get it yet. And it's okay that later you'll get it. And it's all right.